Hi everybody. Beautiful day here in Costa Rica, Jaco, Costa Rica. And it woke us with rain, beautiful rain, cleansing the earth, so good for us. And today I come to you with more confidence, with more faith, and knowing of purpose. And really, it's just so simple. Really, our only task in life is to breathe, and everything else will follow. Of course, that may seem too simplistic to most, and so we have to go through all of these other things to come to that realization. And what I've been thinking about this morning on that is that why are we here? To find our Creator, to find what that is, and to become more like it, to be guided back to that first source and center, of which, yes, the manifested world of materialism is a part of that God concept. However, it's right inside of you. That guiding light back home is already in you. And it's just what you do with it now. It's what you choose to do with this new knowledge of you being an integral part of the royal family. And so how can we get that to get more stuck in your head, to be more of a priority? So you ask, what am I here to do? And many have this image fed to them of success and wealth. Material wealth generally comes from that idea, this false concept of success. However, it's the world that we live in. So we first possibly can change that idea to what wealth really is. And the first thing that comes to my mind is health, the health of your body. Because if we're trying to find our real purpose, find our personal purpose with this marriage into the royal family, we need to be as healthy as possible so we can listen to get that message of direction. And we need to be as healthy as possible to actually move forward in that direction, to be the most efficient purpose for the planet, for this temple that I call home. And of course, those of you who know me, I'm going to say that yoga is the cure-all, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It advances you in so many directions, and I always have to parallel that thought with, if you've tried yoga before and these effects haven't manifested in your life, the balance of all of these bodies, then you haven't possibly searched far enough to find your personal yoga, and it may take you years. And it's totally personal. It's your personal prescription for healing. So once we have our physical manifested with correct human anatomy, then all of the energies, the liquids, all of these things in our bodies running on more in tune, more aligned veins and fluid paths and neuropaths, then our brain can function more clearly. Speaking of brain, I love this book from a neuroscience perspective, How God Changes the Brain. And it is written by a neuroscientist. At this moment, I've forgotten the name. How God Changes the Brain. They're trying to identify the brain molecule where God resides. And they list a fabulous 8-point brain exercises, of which they've done studies on to find help the longevity and proactive nature of your intelligence and your brain. Smiling is number 8, inducing wonderful chemicals in your body for longevity and brain activity. Staying intellectually active is number 7. On this trip to South and Central America, I've definitely realized my brain function increasing because of the nature of just learning a different language. Number 6 is consciously relaxing. All the time, really. Consciously relaxing your muscles. Even try it out when you're exercising. And it activates other muscles. What I really think about is the muscles around your neck and your brain and jaw, and we get so tense here, and it impedes the blood flow to the brain, therefore the oxygen, therefore not being able to think clearly. Consciously relax. Number 5 is yawning, and this is kind of like smiling, the fake it till you make it. And the more you practice yawning, the better you will get at yawning on demand. So therefore, once again, it helps oxygen get to the brain, therefore thinking more clearly. And meditation is next on our list, a variety of meditations. Once again, just like yoga styles, meditation styles, if you haven't found one that really clicks with you, you haven't searched far enough, because there is a super wide variety of meditation styles. And seriously, much research has gone into the validation of meditation and its benefits. Then we have aerobic exercise. Once again, oxygen to the brain, blood flow. And what I've learned about this is that at least once a day, get your heart rate up for the duration of 12 minutes, at least 12 minutes. If you can expand that, that would be ideal. And one of my favorites, number 2, is dialogue with others. I think it's so important to bounce ideas off of each other. We all have such different capabilities and knowledge and vast experience that's differentiated. So use each other for that information. Connect all your dots and empower one another through this non-defensive, very conscious, mutually admiration in your dialogue. And then number 1 is faith. Faith. Pure living, experiential faith. And anything, something that you can't see, obviously. And what that does to the brain, completely invigorating on this whole other level of creativity, imagination, confidence, just so many wonderful things. And encourage others in their faith department and smiling and staying intellectually active and consciously relaxing and yawning and meditating and continuing the dialogue. I hope you've enjoyed this portion of me. Not that I'm looking for it. I think just by me sharing, it's the greatest teacher for myself. So, namaste.